This week's video is an ombre wolf art. And this credit goes to one of my grade 6 teachers. She did it for Valentine's Day, but I'm going to be doing it with a wolf. So let's get right on to the video. So, this craft, all you're going to need is some glue, a couple paintbrushes, white paint, black paint, purple paint, and blue paint. Or you don't have to use purple and blue. You can pick any colors you want. Maximum 5, depending on how you're doing it. But the way I'm doing it, I'm only going to use 2. But yellow, white, and black are necessities. Then you're also going to need this cutout of a wolf, which you can find on our Wolf Awareness Kids website. And you're going to have to print that out. You can choose what size you want, but I like mine big. You want a canvas. And I have a stand on mine just to display it, but it doesn't need to be like that. So let's get on to the crafting. So now, as you can see, I kind of painted the 1/5 of it. And get your parents' help while painting, please. I don't want any accidents because acrylic paint doesn't really come off clothes. So it doesn't have to be completely clean. It just has to be painted. Then what we're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of white and you're going to just put a touch into the paint. So just a tiny little bit. I just put that much. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix it up with my paintbrush. Doesn't matter how it's mixed, it just needs to be mixed. Then with my paintbrush, I'm going to go in and grab and put that in. As you can see, there is a gradual change of color. So I'm going to paint like this. And this doesn't have to be completely 100% clean, but this is just has to be like this. So now that there's that little bit of change of color, I'm going to keep doing that until I get halfway. So I should end up with a pretty light blue. So, as you see, I got halfway and I could fit 3 different colors. And it's already starting to dry, but you can see it kind of gradually fading. So now I'm going to incorporate my purple. So with this and my purple, I'm going to start off, I can use the exact same brush. I'm going to put the blue into the purple, like so. Then I'm going to add it like this. As you can see, the color is kind of mixed, which is what we want. Because again, it's supposed to be a gradual color fade. But we don't want it to be completely blue. So add my purple. Purple, 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 purple. So that's, again, gradual color fade. That is perfect. Then I'm going to do the same thing I did with the blue, and I'm going to add a little bit of white to it each time. Keeping in mind that my blue is my main color because that is what I started with. So every time I paint, it should have a little bit of blue tint until I get to the end. Because it might have some blue streaks from the color. So add more white because that didn't really show. So you can add white until you like the color and you think it's gradual enough. So I finished mine. It does not have to be clean like I said because it's going to be covered up, most of it. So as you can see, it kind of went from purple faded back into blue. That is the perfect ombre look. If yours looks anything like this, I'm sure it is fine. If not, just go ahead and rewatch the video and see if you missed any steps. But it's just supposed to have a gradual fading, and then if it gets darker at the bottom, that is completely fine. The point is the colors are supposed to blend. So mine are okay blended. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a little bit of paint, and I'm going to just go around along the edges and blend them together. I'm going to pull the blue into the purple. Since I have a little bit of purple paint on my brush, the purple will be transferred into the blue. And then go across, and you can see it's already blended more. And now we're just going to let this dry, and then we'll get to the next step. Okay, so this is the finished product for dry, and I just put my wolf silhouette on my painting, and that part looks pretty cool already. So this part is, you're going to take some black paint, and you might need a friend's help because you have to hold it down while you paint over it. So I just put mine where I wanted it. If you want, it could be this way too, but I like it horizontal. So I'm just going to take my sponge brush, and I'm going to dip it in my black paint. Starting at the corners, I am going to paint over the whole entire painting, including this. When that is done, I will tell you what to do next. So now that I've painted the whole entire thing black, I went over everything. It's time for the reveal. So I'm going to take that off. Whoa! Can you see the wolf? That's so cool. Now I'm going to go over it and clean up the edges with a smaller brush.